Yeah, welcome to the open book, where truth don't hide, stories ride, and every chapter got that power. Turn the page, now you stepping in, where real ones talk and the fake pretend. From viral heat to deep convo, we write the truth, let the whole world know. This ain't just a channel, it's a movement. The open book, every story, every voice.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the open book. This is your host, Lakeisha. I hope everyone had a fabulous Thursday. We are one day away from the weekend, okay? Or should I say Friday? I look at this day as being my Friday, okay? Because on Friday, y'all know y'all don't do nothing at work, okay? Some people work from home. So, yeah, get ready for the weekend, basically. I hope everyone has been doing well today. I know I've been busy. And those of you who did not hear it yesterday on the other live, I was telling everyone, because I told this to the morning crew, so the evening crew, I'll let you all know as well that, right now I'm focusing on some things that are taking place in my business, trying to make some moves there. And so between that, my son has a book that's coming out, but getting a little busy, okay? And I really, really have to focus because when I do something, I like to do it with excellence, and give it the needed attention. So I may be on here a little less. I'm still going to check in and do a live here and there. But just in case you don't see me as much, because y'all know I pop up sometimes 2 or 3 times a week or a day, I should say. So that may just kind of decrease for a little bit. All right, let's see who we have here so far. Hey, Pepper's Place, good evening. Thank you for joining and being first in the building. I appreciate it. Good evening, extra special. Thank you for joining. I love the name. Hey, Dreamy Girl. Hey, sis. Thank you for joining. Hi, Linda in Florida. Okay, we don't have to question where you're from. Thank you for joining. Hey, Kay Brown, welcome. Thank you all so much for joining. Make sure you hit the like button and let everyone know that we are live. Hey, coffee, no cream. Hey, guys, hanging in the trees tonight. Tired, but listening. Okay. I get it. If you would like to support the channel, y'all, you are able to send super stickers, super chats. My Cash App is there as well, and a coffee. So I really, really appreciate you for being here. Now, let's get into this. All right. So anytime you're cheating, okay, baby, you want to do that in peace. Okay. Anytime you're the cheater or you have been cheated on, a little piece is what you want. I know one of my favorite shows that I used to watch was Cheaters. Okay. Now, the difference with that is you had the person that was seeking out the investigators to find out if their significant other was cheating. Okay. Well, what we're going to talk about tonight would be an instance where you didn't know or had no clue that you were going to be caught. Now, I know back in the day, now this was pre-marriage, pre-me getting serious with God and everything. I lived with a guy, okay, and we were not married, okay. And I think I shared a little of this. Did I talk about this in my book? I may have talked about it in my book. And so, we kind of stayed together for a little bit, and I thought that, you met my family, that things were going to move towards the direction of marriage. Okay. We were going to date some, eventually get engaged, and then pretty much move towards marriage. So there was one particular time that I went out of town. Okay. And he stayed at home. And now the apartment was mine and he had moved in with me. Okay. And that's important to know because of ultimately where this goes. And I remember one of my close friends. Now, I had been friends with her since I had moved from Houston. So at that time, it had been quite a while. I had known her way longer than I had known him. And we met through a mutual friend that me and my other friend, we both had. So that's how I met this guy, was through a friend that we worked with at my job. And so I never forget, she had contacted me and she said that she saw him out at a Walmart holding hands with the girl, and the girl looked like his ex-girlfriend. So I'm like, hold up, wait, huh? Because I'm like, I had no clue. At that time, y'all, I had no clue. Because when you're not looking for something or have any clues that something is happening, you really just giving people the benefit of the doubt. I know that's me. Now, y'all have also heard me say, I don't put nothing past anyone, okay, because we are all human. But I had no reason to think that he was cheating, okay? And then I also, on the other side of that, as I heard it and the shock hit me, I never really had a reason to think that my friend would have a reason to lie to me, okay, out of the blue. And take it, she had seen his previous girlfriend before, the one that he had dated before me. So, and I'm telling this story because it's going to go into what we're going to cover tonight. Okay. Another real life story. Shout out to someone that just purchased a coffee. It doesn't show your name. Let me see I just got the notification. Okay. I think they want to remain anonymous. Well, whoever just did that, thank you. I appreciate the support and for you being a sponsor for tonight's live. So I kind of shared it with him what she told me. And of course, what's the first thing people gonna do? Deny it. Okay. First thing they're gonna do is deny it. So after that, I let it slide. And my mind, I should say, uh was I'm an overthinker at times, but I'm always thinking. Okay. I'm pretty much I have to catch myself if I start overthinking stuff. So I was like, now, I was stuck in a place of where do we go with this? Okay. Because I do not do the cheating. Okay. So I started, now that my eyes were open, I started paying attention to key things. Hey, Cancer 66, welcome. I noticed that while we were at home, he left his phone on the charger and the ringer stayed off. Okay. That was one thing. I noticed that out of the blue one day, he said that he was going to play basketball. Okay. So I said, oh, okay. I want to go to the park and all that. And when I said that, he shifted and changed his mind. And that wasn't a problem before. And then it was just little things that started sticking out to me. So one day, y'all, his own mama gave him away. He did not come home. And his excuse, well, I would say we were on the phone. He said he was on his way home and the phone went dead. And I thought something had happened. I called his phone. I was calling his phone and I was so nervous. I hadn't heard anything on the news or anything like that. He didn't come home the next morning. I went over to his mom's house and I said, oh my God, because I'm frantic. And I said, oh my God. And I'm not gonna say his name. I said, I don't know where he is. He hasn't been home last night. We were talking, the phone cut off. And then she said, oh, well, I guess he wants to play like his daddy did. And I'm looking like, wait a second, wait, huh? Because I guess the mom and the dad had gotten a divorce due to cheating. Okay. And he was an only child. So he saw what his family had to go through. So out of nowhere, y'all, he pops up to the house later on that day and he goes in and takes a shower first. Okay. That's another clue. So I was like, okay, what is going on? He told me he had been to jail. His excuse was he had been to jail. So I was like, well, they didn't let you call. You get that one phone call to at least let me know what happened, and I'm in jail and blah, 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 blah. You just pop up and you go take a shower first. Yes. Okay, dreamy girl. So then, y'all, he tried it not too long after that. I don't even know the difference in between that and this next occurrence. And this particular time, he said that he wasn't coming home because he was going to spend the night at his brother's house. And I said, let me put it to you like this. If you're not going to come home tonight, this is the end of it. Okay, this is the end of it. I was at a crossroad that I had to trust my gut. Okay. And I guess he thought I was playing. Well, y'all, it's so funny. You know, you have that one friend that's on the phone with you, you just mad and crying and fussing. And baby, I must have packed all of his stuff up, put it in trash bags. Okay. Put everything in trash bags, and I put everything close to the door. So the next day, when he came over, he had a key and we had a fireplace by the door. And he walked in and he said, and I said, oh, you know what? You could go ahead and you can leave the key up there on top of the fireplace. I'm done. Okay. So he really didn't have an argument. Because guess what? After that, y'all, my friend, baby, now, this is the side of open book y'all didn't know about. This is back then, though. Baby, this is my younger days. Child, we did some investigation. Okay. Now remember, he was staying there. His mail started coming to the house. Child, we done found out that he changed the address because we work for the bank as well. He changed the address because I was wondering, what is he going to live with his mom or where is he going to stay? Because he didn't have his own apartment anymore. At first, he had an apartment, but then we moved in. He moved in with me. We were staying together. Well, come to find out, the place where he had moved to was probably from where we had stayed, I would say maybe 10 minutes to this house. And my ride or die, baby, she got in the car with me. We when I think back to this, y'all, have you ever thought back to a moment in your life and you shaking your head like, girl, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Child, we got in that car. We got in her car because he would know my car. We got in her car and we were driving through there. We trying to figure out, well, whose house is this? Y'all, hey, Snooky, welcome. Y'all, it was some friends that stayed there, some friends of his, but guess who else stayed there? The ex-girlfriend. Okay. So she was living there. He was going over there, and his car was out front. Okay. So this is where he stays. Child, I'm telling you, once people get caught, it's a different story. Had I not known from that one incident, my friend just so happened to be at a Walmart. Okay. Guess what? I would not have known because I gave him the benefit of the doubt. So sometimes when you're cheating, you got to be careful because you never know where that is going to lead you or who is going to see you, which leads us to today's story, y'all. This is a real life story that just took place on yesterday. Now, there is this guy, he's an astronomer CEO named Andy Byron. Okay, he has found himself at the center of a social media firestorm, and this guy is worth over $1 billion. Okay, this week, when he was out with his boo thing that he cheated with at a Coldplay concert. Now, yo, I'm gonna tell y'all when I show y'all this video, baby, you can't get caught no better. Okay, you can't get caught no better than this. Okay, he was with this boo thing that I guess he took to the concert. You know, a lot of these concerts are taking place. You got the Beyonce concerts, We got now the Coldplay. Hey, Mrs. X, you said I saw this video. Oh my goodness. You got the Coldplay concerts going on. And so those tickets, y'all, sometimes are very high. Some people are pretty much, hey, look, can you buy my ticket? Okay, some people are willing to save, willing to sell their souls to get even some Beyonce tickets. I saw one little short that said me watching my eviction. No, me watching my rent payment dancing on stage because I guess they use their rent money to buy the ticket to see Beyonce. And somebody in the chat said, well, hey, I just want to wait on that eviction. Like they are willing just to go for that moment in time to risk it all. Okay. And so this CEO took his boo thing, which was also someone that worked in a high position, to this concert. And they just chilling and enjoying the concert. Okay. And this took place in Foxborough, Massachusetts. And while the Kiss Jumbotron was going around, guess who was spotted? Now, let me show y'all the video. Hold on 1 second. Because I just could not believe it. Okay. All right. Let me make it bigger.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I forgot quite sure.
Okay. Let me play it again.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I forgot quite sure.
Okay, now he didn't make it any better. Coldplay. I believe his name, let me see, was it Chris? I think that was Chris that called him out. Let me see, Chris Martin. Yes. Now, Chris Martin, he pretty much called it out first, in a joking way. Now, he said, now, usually when you're on the Jumbotron, you are kind of, caught off guard, but you would pretty much probably kiss the person and like hide or whatever. Baby, he dropped, yes. Baby, I would have felt some type of way. And we together, I don't care if you are shy, you better not drop like you embarrassed to be with me. Like you embarrassed to be with me. Okay, yes, they do work together and in high like positions. It's not like, oh, we're just working together, you're a co-worker. No, he is the CEO of a company called Astronomer. Okay. And she is the chief people officer. Her name is Kristen Cabot. Okay. And so they were here at this concert just to having fun, swaying. And so Chris Martin called them out and said either they're having an affair or they're just shy. So then, y'all, people nosy. So we can't let people cheat in peace. Why we just couldn't leave it right there? Okay, and let these people have some fun. No, what ended up happening where people saw them and started investigating. Okay, like I told y'all earlier, I was doing my little investigations. Well, social media could not let them cheat in peace. So they let them pretty much get in trouble. Okay. Hey, D, welcome. Thank you for joining. The friend is just smiling in embarrassment. The girl turned around and he got right. That friend, she turned red. She was embarrassed for them. Okay. She was embarrassed for them, and I would have been embarrassed too. So there have been people that first reached out to the astronomer on these accusations surrounding Byron and Cabot's this little moment that they had at the concert, okay? And pretty much trying to see if they work for them and asking questions. Now, the astronomer has not responded to the requests, okay, that people are calling and checking out, or to the video. Even Byron has not, which is the guy. Now, Byron's wife is very telling. She hasn't really said too much. Hey, be welcome. However, she did take Byron, which is his last name, off of her name on social media and then deleted her social media. Now, wait a minute. His wife said she's not playing either. Okay, see, some people are not playing when it comes to cheating. Okay, you will get gone. And allegedly, he has 2 children. So many people have not found out yet if she is married. Okay, and she trying to upgrade, baby. She trying to get with the CEO, billionaire. Okay, she said you can afford these tickets to go. You can afford these tickets. Okay. Hey, who the F is she? Welcome, Byron. Byron. Okay. He is done. Okay. He is done. That lady is not having it. That lady is not having it. And so all of this has started going, y'all, it's all over Facebook, Twitter. People are clowning them. And y'all know my boy Kev on stage, y'all, did a video. And I got to show y'all this first video. This is funny.
Come on, you okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Turns out they were having an affair. They are both married, but to other people. Imagine finding out your spouse is cheating on you from the dude from Coldplay. Now you've robbed me of my dignity and Coldplay. I can't even listen to Vida La Vida the same. I used to rule the world, and now I can't even hear it the same. I can't even from now from hurts my heart. And the thing that would piss me off the most, y'all were swaying. When's the last time you swayed? Oh, you got to be real comfortable to sway. They just swaying so effortlessly back and forth. Jumbotron. The Bible says what's done in the dark will come to the light. And the Coldplay dude is the one who was like, either you're shy or having an affair. What are the chances? But why would you be cheating and feel comfortable enough to go to Coldplay? You in Coldplay in public swaying, and you think nobody gonna notice, and you run some company together? Oh, gonna be trouble.
Yeah.
And I totally agree with him. Yeah, that would have made me mad. Now, Teresa, you made a good point right here. People be so brave when it comes to cheating. Whatever happened to stand behind closed doors? Hello, if you want to cheat in peace, you need to take it to the house. Go to the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Okay, that's what you need to be, baby. Because I don't even know why you're at a public place with all of these big screens. Okay, I mean, y'all, screens everywhere. I would have been scared. Okay. You got people, and you know, if you go to the concert, child, we don't even have to go to the Beyonce concerts. Okay, the whole concert I can find on my Facebook shorts, those reels. Okay, because everybody recording every moment, everything. It's all there. Why do you pay money to go out to watch a concert when y'all record everything? So go to your hotel, motel, and maybe watch it on the recorded videos if you're gonna do that. Now y'all are both in top position. This is embarrassing. You got your friend there. She's embarrassed. She's like turning red. Okay, just to another degree. You got him ducking. I would feel some type of way. No, sir, why you better claim me? Okay, you got me out here looking crazy. You better claim me. That's all I'm saying. Y'all got me. Okay. Yeah, the swaying part, baby, that's intimate. If I was his wife, no, how long have y'all been doing this? Because when you get to that level of intimacy where when you holding me, we swaying and stuff like that. It took some time to get to that level of intimacy. Okay. You better stand up here and claim me. And then it looked like she took off, like she took off running. What are y'all doing? Girl, you better claim that man. He paid those high prices for those tickets. Okay. I'm letting you know. Claim it. Stand in it. Because see, the thing of it is, y'all, they may have gotten away with it. And the reason I say they may have gotten away with it is that would not have gone viral had they played it off and kind of just kissed and let the camera move on. It wouldn't have stood out. But because they acted the way they did, then everybody, you got Chris talking about, oh, wait, what's going on here? He's the one that really called it out. He said either they're shot, they're having an affair. So y'all know how nosy we are. Everybody is like, well, who is it? He did drop quick. He got some good knees. Okay. Yeah, I was like, what a way to get caught. They said, oh, so we're just out here swaying with inches and clips. Oh my God. They said, I got something for that. I got something for that. Okay. Yes, he said, and they swaying. Yes. I feel bad for him. So me too. To find out your husband's cheating that way. And you know, since it's viral, the family knows about it. Y'all friends know about it. And we still watch. Somebody probably by the end of tonight is going to find out if she's married for sure too. Okay. They're going to find out. Baby, the internet is undefeated. They are going to find out. They're going to find out how much she making. Extra special said alimony and child support in the making. Right. And he is the CEO too. So you know he is going to pay a pretty penny to her. Okay. And child support. So yeah, he messed up big time. That man knees gave out. That man knees gave out and she turned into a beat. She did. She really did. I'm telling you, Teresa, that is crazy. And depending on the state, she can sue that. Oh, yes, because that happened to Fantasia too, V, where when she was cheating with that guy, baby, she has to pay that wife as well. Yes. Doesn't he have 2 children as well? Yes. So humiliating for his entire family. And that's the thing. When people cheating, they don't think about their family. They're thinking, oh, I'm going to get away with this. I can just, have this moment. Child, y'all out in a public place, okay, at a concert, cheating. That's different than trying to go out to the nearest Ruth's Chris or something like that. But y'all at a big time concert. That family group chat is going crazy. Okay. But she's about to be laughing to the bank. Okay, hey, garden boy, come here, please. I have a garden that needs tending to. That's what, hey, is she going to be justified? And there's this other short video I wanted to show y'all as well. This is funny.
Claims another. You'd think by now people would know you get caught on the kiss cam, you don't freak out. But this dude is caught cheating on his wife. Who is this dude? Everyone keeps saying it's the Astronomer CEO. What the fuck is Astronomer? I did some digging. So Astronomer is a data infrastructure company that's valued about 1.3 billion. They're based out of New York City. Basically, data infrastructure means you can transfer data easy, keep data secure. You'd think if your job is keeping data secure, you would know how to keep your affair under wraps. Who's going to the Coldplay concert holding the lady out in the open like this? Now, the lady is Kristen Cabot. She's the chief people officer, the CPO, basically the head of HR. This definitely goes against policies, okay? Now, it would seem we don't know if Kristen is single, but Andy's got 2 kids and is married. His wife's name is Megan. And there's been nothing really publicly done other than Megan took his name out of her Facebook profile. Whoa. One thing I will say that I like about this affair, anytime people have affairs like old rich dude, it's always some young 21-year-old. They're around the same age. That's kind of nice. Follow me, you fucking idiot.
Right. Usually it is a younger woman, but hey, they're about the same age. Okay. They just reacted. If they were thinking, they should have played that off and nobody would have looked twice. Yes, exactly, Teresa. That's what I'm saying. They got caught and that was their first reaction though. Just play it off. Because now look, okay, you just made it worse. And what excuse did he give his wife on that night? Maybe I guess he was at work. Because you are the whole concert, sir, with your wife at home and your kids at home. So I want to know what excuse he gave her. They probably didn't think in a million years they would get caught on the kissing cam. Exactly. Right. I think that's what it was. They did not think that they would get caught. Okay. Now, also, y'all, because so many people have been reaching out. See, y'all know people are nosy. Okay. So many people have been reaching out to this astronomer company. Okay. Trying to be tattletellers, trying to find out stuff. Baby, they have had to limit the replies on all of their posts on X, which is, formerly Twitter. Okay. So that means that even Instagram, you can do that on Instagram as well. That when you come over to certain posts, usually you can have it where everyone can just ask questions and things like that. Well, now it's not like that. They have limited their replies and comments that they can receive. So they don't know if he is going to probably, get some type of reprimand. But what happens with that? The CEO, like Dee said earlier, I guess the board would have to make a decision. I don't know. But you are the boss, okay? And she's under the boss, which sometimes that can even be looked at as a conflict of interest if you are cheating or dating someone in a lower, position than you. Okay. Facts. To be that open about your affair is so disrespectful. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They'd both be losing their jobs once I'm done. Okay. As they should, right? Because they're not going to keep answering those questions about that. I mean, you're putting your job on the line. He is the CEO of the company, right? So I don't know, like I said, for sure if she's married, but you have to also think when you're in a cheating position, does the other person have as much to lose as you? Okay, because she might can go find another job somewhere. Sir, you have a whole family. This is your baby, your business. Okay, that has been put out there. And it's just not a good look. It's not a good look on so many levels, an ethical level. Okay. Then you have the personal level. We're not going to talk about the spiritual level. Okay. So it's so many levels to where this is going. She's literally under the oh my gosh. Okay. Girl, that's what I'm talking about. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. In the least place, I mean, a place you would least expect, pretty much. And I'm not saving face to the kids. They will know why Pops had to go. Right. Papa was a rolling stone. Hey, okay. That's what it would be. And it is what it is because he didn't think about them or his wife while he's out at this Coldplay concert doing the entire most. You are intimately swaying. And like when it's that intimate, y'all, to me, it starts off as conversation. Okay. Having these probably late night meetings together, staying at work a lot, because they probably spend a lot of time together, professionally. They probably spend a lot of time. And so, depending on what's going on, either at home, like I said, I don't know if she's married or single, that opens up the door when you start speaking on an intimate level and you're spending a lot of time with that person. it starts there first, and then it leads to the physical, okay, and holding. So it's no longer about wham bam, thank you, ma'am, but I'm keeping you in the bed and we cuddling. Okay, you have gone way past cheating to me, because now you are emotionally connected. Okay. B said they will be blaming me and we're going on a family vacation and have fun. Oh my gosh. Mr. CKB is in the building. He said, hey, Obi, what are we chatting about? Cheating. Okay. Cheating. And how people get caught up. This couple, they were out doing the business, just thinking they are not going to get caught, and got caught on a jumbo kissing cam. Okay. And he is the CEO of his business, and she is the chief of people, I guess, relations, like HR. And so he's married with 2 kids, and his wife has already taken his last name off of the her name, okay, on social media, and deleted her social media. She already knew people were going to start coming for her. Okay. Not in a bad way, because most people probably were empathetic towards her and things like that, but blowing up her page, asking questions, being nosy, trying to see where they live, trying to see who their kids are, because that was going to come next. They were going to probably start posting their family pictures and all of that. She's probably had that Jezebel over for dinner. Oh, B, you are so right. That lady, because of her position and how close she has to work with him, I'm pretty sure she's probably been over there, probably picking up their kids. Oh, scandalous. Okay. Oh my gosh. I never thought about that. And he's still going to be getting the kids while I'm with the garden boy. Oh my God. Oh, girl, I am done. Mr. CKB, have you seen this video? Let me see what your question was first. Question, do you think she knew he was cheating all along and only doing this because it's public? Well, like I was saying earlier, sometimes you have signs ahead of time if your eyes are kind of open to that. I'm one that I'm not going to go looking for that. Okay. Like, I don't have time to, oh my gosh, because that shows like sometimes insecurities. I give everyone the benefit of the doubt until you give me a reason not to. Okay. So, depending on, like, my question was, where did he say, yes, it was one of the comedians, the one with Kim on stage. Did you see that one when I played it? And so my thing was, what was the excuse he gave? Was he at work this night? You all at a Coldplay concert? Y'all know concerts don't just last 30 minutes, okay? And most of the time they go into the, early morning. So where was he? Did his wife, get a lot of that? Was she at home a lot? By him being the CEO, he could get away with being gone a lot, okay? And her not questioning it. But if you've given me clues that you are doing something, your shirt smelling a little different, you acting a little different, then hey, she probably did have a clue, and this probably confirmed it. Really confirmed it, if it had not already been confirmed. Who knows if he has text messages that she's seen, phone calls late at night. We don't know that part. Okay, but this here, he cannot deny this. That's like when cheaters, they pop out with the camera. Okay, you can't lie at that point, because now I've caught you in the act. So now I'm justified in what comes after that. Okay, whether, hey, if it's divorce, because some people, they will divorce right after that. Like, there is no chances. Okay. Some people will go to therapy and they try to work it out and, move forward. And some people will stay and ignore it. Okay, but you steady in their cell phones. You steady trying to find out stuff. Who wants to live a life like that? I'm not trying to go through your phone and see who's been calling. Now, if you have equal access, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, where I have access to your phone, you have access to mine, right? But to say, oh, let me see when he's asleep. Let me see if he's been texting somebody, calling somebody. I don't want to live like that. No. Yes, had you seen that one? Let's see, CKB. She might have and didn't have solid proof. She does now. Exactly. Hey, Becca, welcome. For those of you who are coming in, I'm gonna show this one again.
You okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Turns out they were having an affair. They are both married, but to other people. Imagine finding out your spouse is cheating on you from the dude from Coldplay. Now you've robbed me of my dignity and Coldplay. I can't even listen to Vida La Vida the same. I used to rule the world, and now I can't even hear it the same. I can't even now hurts my heart. And the thing that would piss me off the most, y'all were swaying. When's the last time you swayed? Oh, you got to be real comfortable to sway. They just swaying so effortlessly back and forth. Jumbotron. The Bible says what's done in the dark will come to the light. And the Coldplay dude is the one who was like, either you're shy or having an affair. What are the chances? But why would you be cheating and feel comfortable enough to go to Coldplay? You in Coldplay in public swaying, and you think nobody gonna notice, and you run some company together? Oh, gonna be trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. CKB said it really is another side to these cheating coins for the love of money, security, etc. You do all sorts of stuff so long as no one don't know. Ooh, okay, you're right. I know, and that's true. That's true. And like I was saying, even in this situation, if they had just gone along with it and just did a quick kiss, we wouldn't be even hearing about this. It would not have gone viral. But some people, hey, they don't know how to cheat. People are getting more comfortable. Hey, Shirley says, I think more people are getting comfortable with it. And when you reach that level of just going out in public, like places like that, I forgot who said it in the chat earlier, said what, I think was it Teresa or someone said it earlier. Most of the time, people used to go behind closed doors to cheat. Okay. You didn't want to go out in public and cheat. They would just do it behind closed doors. Hi, Lisa. Welcome. Okay. So they have gotten to a level of, I don't know if maybe the marriage was already over. And he's like, well, heck, let me go ahead and get this girl some tickets. We about to go to this concert. I don't care. You know, we don't know the background of all of that part. Okay. Well, he broke the rule and was messy. That's what I'm saying. He got messy. He got comfortable with it. Okay. Especially when they have money. He's a dum-dum. That's what I'm saying. He had more to lose than the other lady. Okay. Now, like I said, I don't know her background, but it's going to probably come out by the end of today because people are still looking into this. Okay. We got some nosy people, investigators on this YouTube. Speaking of that, y'all, it was so funny. I saw a reel earlier today and it had the little music to, I think, the Law and Order. And it said, when you see your friend posting just pictures of her with all these encouraging posts, that's how you know her and her husband are getting a divorce. I was like, you know what? That is so true. That's one sign that I always see. Like when I start looking at some people's pages and you don't see the couple together. Now, there are some pages where the man might not want to just be on social media or the lady or whatever. But if they usually been on social media together, taking pictures everywhere they go, and then all of a sudden you only see either no pictures or none at all, or you see her or him and you don't see the other one. And then they have the little messages like, y'all know those little sarcastic messages with the little picture of Angela Bassett burning the car. And you're like, well, hold up. What's going on in that marriage? Next thing you know, you find out they have been divorced. And you know, y'all, true story. That has happened to two of my friends. Okay. That I only found out because I had been not seeing the other one. And just so happened I was talking to them about something else. And they'll say, oh man, such and such had gotten a divorce. I was seeing their picture, Shout out to Shelly Shells for the super chat and for being a sponsor for tonight's live. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's usually a clue. People do a lot on their social media. Okay. So if they go from posting a lot to nothing, it's probably trouble in paradise. Okay. Now, me, I kind of shifted because I would post, over on Facebook and my Instagram, but I started moving more towards YouTube. And so I don't post as much. So if people looking for that clue for me, they're wrong on that. Okay. I'm not over there as much. Hey guys, Chaldine, welcome. Thank you for joining, sis. I'm just not over there. But yeah, that's usually a clue. Pay attention to the clues. So people are going to look into her situation as well to see if she's married, and she probably just started closing down some of her social media because they're going to find out more about her. Okay, girl, if you married too, you're a home wrecker, and I don't even know what you call it when you're married too. They're home wreckers. He's a home wrecker. Like, what is going on? Okay. What is going on? That is so embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. You got to think about the children, have to see this because all over social media, they have to see what's going on. Your family has to see what's going on. Your friends, your co-workers, okay, have to see what's going on. They do. So, and that money was very attractive, like Mr. CKB said. Sometimes, if the reward is enticing, okay, some people are willing to take that step and move towards that. And they don't really focus on the consequences, but it's all about what status can I get? How much more money can I get out of this? And especially if you think you can't get caught, you'll definitely do some things. Like that movie, was it The Proposal? Well, I think what was that movie? I think it was called The Proposal with Robert Redford and Demi Moore. And they were in a bind. Her and her husband, they were in a bind. And Robert Redford's character, wanted to sleep with her, and he was willing to give them, I think it was $1 million or something. It was a high amount just for one night. And at first it was a struggle. You'd have been married. Okay, it was a struggle, but the need for the funds were that moment in urgency. And so once they slept together, then hey, she thought she could go back to real life, but that opened up Pandora's box. And then she started fooling around on him with the guy, okay, outside of the arrangement they had made. So a lot can come with that when you open up that box. In the video, it said they were both married. Yeah, in the video it did, but then I saw some other reports that said that they weren't. So allegedly, she probably is married too. Okay, allegedly, they are some two-time and home records times two, right? Times two, and y'all both married. Okay, and he's the CEO, and you know that. Oh my gosh. I don't think, let me just put this out there. I don't think it will affect him a whole lot. I'm going to be honest. Because some people, especially the higher you go in that hierarchy, is almost looked at as something that's the norm. I'm gonna just be honest. Okay, like the other guy said that he was surprised that it wasn't with a young woman, a young girl like Shannon Sharp's young. Okay, because look at his situation. Now he wasn't married, but usually when they're in that high status like that, when they have a lot of money, child, they go for these young girls, which I do not understand whatsoever. Okay, you must be trying to keep yourself young and probably got to take Viagra pills just to keep going. Okay. But most of the time, they'll go to these young girls. But a lot of these rich men that get into some of these marriages, and not all, but some have the status and all that too, it's considered normal. Now, it may not be the right thing to do on a spiritual level or an ethical level or even a personal level because he's married and she is possibly married. But they look at that as probably like, we all doing that. The board, how many on the board probably out there doing that? They may not have gotten caught at a concert, but most of them are. And I'm not gonna say all because there are some rich men in the billionaire status that are faithful, to their wives. But some, after you have attained a certain level of status, of money, of cars, mansion, and things like that, sometimes it becomes a what else can I get? A hunt, especially on a man's side, probably. And I'm not a man. It would take a man to explain that. But sometimes, they have those midlife crises. I got all of this. What else? Let me see if I can go out here and get this young girl. Okay. So I'm not saying it's okay. I'm saying that it may be considered the norm. So the only consequence that he may have would probably be from his wife. Okay. Of him having to lose his family. He's put his whole family and marriage and his relationship, even his children, at risk by doing that. That's all I'm saying. So we're gonna see where this goes because I don't think that this is going to be over as quick as we may have thought. I don't know. For some reason, I have that feeling like it's going to continue a couple more days, that people are going to dig and find out even more stuff about this couple. And really, if they had just kissed, we would not have heard about this. And shout out to Coldplay, okay, Chris, for putting these people on blast. I know they are upset. Okay, I wonder how many he went. What do you mean? Went through? Are you trying to say went through? Wait, what are you trying to say? Extra special? What are you trying to say? Oh my goodness. Hey, and you know what? I don't know what the rest of that question was, but let me say this. Is she the only one? Because that's another thing to think about. Men with that status like that, a billionaire, he probably has multiple ones. Okay, now let those other side chicks see him out here swaying with this one. We may have a whole little saga just from the side chicks coming forward. Okay. Exactly, extra special. Okay, that's where you were going with that. Yes, I'm curious to know that too. She may not be the only one. This may have been the one that he took to the concert. And like that guy was saying, he said, I'm shocked that it wasn't a younger girl. Well, hey, we don't know if it is or isn't. At this point, because this is just the tip of this iceberg, it's probably so much going on behind the scenes, to be honest. It's probably so much going on behind the scenes. So it seems like his wife didn't play about it. Okay. She got some confirmation that she pretty much was probably waiting to get, and she's probably going to move on. I mean, this is embarrassing. People, the world has now seen, because this has now gone viral, has now seen you on a jumbotron screen at a concert cheating on me. It's hard to come back from that. Yes, you can forgive, of course, but it will be definitely hard. And like Kev on stage said, it's hard when I see the intimate side of y'all's relationship where you've gotten to the point of swaying with that person. I'm telling you, if a guy is swaying with you and holding you close like that or cuddling and things, it's beyond just a physical thing. That thing is now emotional. Okay, she got more than a hella extra special right. Oh my God, baby, and got them checks. Hey, and I'm pretty sure, let me say, allegedly, okay, she probably got the top of the range on her paycheck. Okay. You know how they give you that range where this position is between, this position pays between, for her role, probably between 100 to 150K. She probably is getting the high end, that 150K. Okay. So, yeah. And he probably created that position for her. Because, child, I ain't never heard about a chief people officer. Okay. Probably done created a role. Can you give me a job? Because let me tell y'all, and okay, this is my own family. Okay. And I told y'all about that whole case. He's about to go to sentencing. Okay. One of my cousins, her former husband, when he was the COO of the district, he created a position for her. Okay. She was one of the principals at one of the campuses, but then he created a position and paid her top dollar, like I think $175,000 a year for her role that he created as the COO. They were bringing home, y'all, probably 15K a month between both of them. It probably was over that, 15 to 20K a month. Okay. And he ended up messing that up, doing some illegal stuff, kickbacks and things of that sort. So, hey, we don't know. But she messed this up, and he definitely messed up. Because I wouldn't have been ducking and dodging, baby. If I know that we out here where it's supposed to be, baby, we're gonna keep swaying, just do a quick wave. Baby, just do a quick wave. You could have just waved and been through with it. Okay. But all the extra stuff, because even we've seen those kissatron, those jumbotrons where they go around and you kiss. We've seen when people are shy. Hey, little Sizzle, welcome. We've seen when people are a little shy. Okay. But when you ducking and hiding, that's a dead giveaway. That was a dead giveaway, child. So y'all messed that up because we would not have been hearing about this if y'all just played it off. If you're going to cheat, you better do it right. Okay. Like, y'all, people just want to cheat in peace. And out here don't even know what they're doing. It's so sad. It's so sad. Yep, girl, that's crazy. And it's a whole family. Wow. Yes, thank you, Shelly. Shout out to the mod, Shelly Shells and Dreamy Girl. Thank y'all so much. But yes, y'all, we're gonna see where this goes. I'm gonna keep y'all updated if more information comes out about this. My mind was blown. Okay. I just could not believe this was taking cheaters to another level. I mean, when they didn't even expect to get caught, there you go. On the jumbotron, that's like somebody going to the Beyonce concert and get caught up in one of those videos because everybody recording. Okay, then they get caught on the video out there with the little boo thing. I just cannot believe it. Hey, Latae, welcome, girl. Latae, let me do a quick video recap. Okay.
By now, people would know you get caught on the kid scam. You don't freak out. But this dude is caught cheating on his wife. Who is this dude? Everyone keeps saying it's the Astronomer CEO. What the fuck is Astronomer? I did some digging. So Astronomer is a data infrastructure company that's valued about 1.3 billion. They're based out of New York City. Basically, data infrastructure means you can like transfer data easy, keep data secure. You'd think if your job is keeping data secure, you would know how to keep your affair under wraps. Who's going to the Coldplay concert holding the lady out in the open like this? Now, the lady is Kristen Cabot. She's the chief people officer, the CPO, basically the head of HR. This definitely goes against policies, okay? Now, it would seem we don't know if Kristen is single, but Andy's got 2 kids and is married. His wife's name is Megan. And there's been nothing really publicly done other than Megan took his name out of her Facebook profile. Whoa. One thing I will say that I like about this affair, anytime people have affairs like old rich dude, it's always like some young, like 21-year-old. They're around the same age. That's kind of nice. Follow me, you fucking idiot.
Okay, this part here got my attention. Let me see if I can freeze it on that part. Okay, now this part here, what do you think she's telling her friend? Girl, can you believe what in the world? Oh my gosh, this man wife don't know we up at this concert. And the friend looks like she wanted to duck up under the thing with him. She was like, girl, you're supposed to have my back. Can you believe they put that thing on us? Like you cheating in the open, baby. I want answers. Right, girl. This is crazy. Girl, my mind was blown. Okay. Like you just got caught and y'all didn't even try to play it off. This like kissing cousins, got caught kissing in the closet. Y'all just, what y'all been in there doing? Y'all's reaction gave you away. Okay. Why didn't your friend tell you better? Because she's been covering for them all the time. Girl, okay. Now you see that? I never thought about that. Because I was like, girl, who is this lady? Child, she probably was the friend. If she is married, she about to say, oh, we going to the concert together. Me and Lisa. Okay. Child, now you done got caught on this jumbo screen. Lisa there. Yeah, she did. But also Byron. He's there as well. Okay. And you're not hugged up with Lisa. You're hugged up with the CE to the O. Okay. Swaying with him, girl. Don't try to play it out. Saying, girl, you better tell them I was here with you. Okay. Because Byron, then he over here wanting to get all excited about it after the fact. No, sir, you ducked. Okay. So I'm already upset with you. Who is this guy? Who is the guy right here in the black? Is that who Byron said he went with to the concert? He was supposed to go with him, I guess. See, you know how like y'all have these friends and you can say, oh, I'm going on a double date with such and such. You know, they don't fool around, but you only using your friends. See, I used to do that, y'all. And not to cheat, but when I was like, you know, my mama wouldn't let me go out of the house sometimes, especially with the guy, you know, when it was with the guy. And so I said, oh, I'll take my cousin with me. She gonna go with me. Child, she will go with me, but she wasn't hanging with us. You use your friends as a scapegoat. Okay, just to get out the house. Now, this was back in the day, okay? Baby, I used to try to get my mom. Yeah, the friend was cracking up, and the friend was embarrassed too. You could tell she was embarrassed that they got caught. And this lady turned redder than Santa Claus's or Rudolph's nose, I should say. Oh, Christmas. Okay, girl, turn around because your butt thing got caught. Just go ahead and sit in it. Okay, it's a working. Exactly. Let's say they probably said, girl, probably did say, well, dear, I'll be back. We have a work event tonight. Well, can I go? No, it's just me and Bob. Well, him and this guy here that's in the black. Okay. We're going to go. We got to meet up, talk about some HR things. I think, what's her name? What's this other woman name? Let's see. I think, Kristen, yeah, Byron and Cabot. Her last name is Cabot. I think she's going to be there. We got to go over. We're hiring some new people. It's the start of the school year, new year and stuff. These schools need infrastructure and all of that. So y'all know we got to go, and it's going to be a long night. Okay, so go ahead. Y'all going to go to bed. Good night, kids. Good night, baby. All right, I'll see you later. And he was gone, not knowing that he was going to get caught on this night with that friend and that head of the people on the jumbotron. Read my comment about Tom. Who is Tom? Girl, did I not see it? Now, V, it probably didn't get through because I'm on StreamYard. Some of the comments don't make it through. So you may have to retype it. She said, okay, I read that one. Let's see. Okay, I read that one. They were on a double date. Yeah, I believe that too. Man, she's about to sue for sexual harassment. It's the CEO and hubby will be okay once that paper hits. He gonna have to pay alimony and child support. That's a shame. She was probably like, F Tom's gonna take okay. I'm telling you, girl, this is crazy. Oh my goodness. I have secondhand embarrassment. I am done. Okay, just cheat better. Okay. Okay, the next time. Because this was a no. It's a no for us. Okay, just go home and pack your belongings. Right. And if she hadn't packed it already, she might have done like me, baby, had it by the door. Okay, do better. Because this here, y'all, if you see, this is the thing. Okay, if y'all gonna do it, you better act like you're not doing it in public. If a camera or somebody is, even if somebody walked up to your table and y'all knew that y'all were supposed to be together, you better act like you talking about work or something like that. You can tell they are not really good at that. They're not pros. Okay, like some other people, baby. Some people you can have all the proof in the world, and they're like, "That's not me." Say, who is that? Girl, they would, I'm telling you, they would just deny. Okay, if you have a pro that was doing this, they would have kept swaying, just do a quick little wave and keep on swaying. You can tell they are not good at this. They may have just started doing this affair, okay? Because they clearly act like they got caught with their hand in the cookie jar. I mean, they already thought they were cheating, right? Probably so. I want the house, the kids, the dog, the car. I want it all. She will have no problems because she has the screenshots. And y'all, this was funny here. Y'all on this internet, I cannot. Why did somebody post? They said, I'm telling my kids this is taken at a. They said, I'm telling my kids this was taken at a Coldplay concert. And y'all know who that is, right? Epstein and Ghislaine, however you say her name, Maxwell, because that's that pose that this couple was in. I said, I'm done. Baby, a real cheater would have said, girl, they had the wrong person. This was the couple that was up there on the screen. Okay. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Y'all, I am done for tonight. Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much for joining on tonight. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Okay, right. A liar, a cheater, a deceiver, a heartbreaker. Micah Man has a quick word that he would like to share. Okay, go ahead. You do a quick one.
Make sure you check out my amusement park.
Yeah, I know it's a song. What's the song? I forgot.
My girlfriends.
Not yours.
Sorry.
Go ahead, man.
Tomorrow we're gonna see the Smurfs movie. That's tomorrow morning, and check out my movie, Micah and Friends. The End of the Earth Disaster is Lost. That's on next July. That's coming soon. And check out Larry the Fox that wags its tail when you press on the foot, and it can move the ears. And check out my Micah Man play and learn plush.
Right, telling our business.
Modes, and it shows the wither on the eyes. And that's it.
All right. Thank you, Micah Man. Oh my gosh, baby. He's telling our business and just going on and on and on. But thank y'all so much for joining. Make sure you hit the like button. Also, shout out to all of the sponsors. Someone, they were anonymous, that has sent a coffee. And also my sis, Shelly Shells. Thank y'all so much for being a sponsor on tonight. Good night, Becca. Thank you so much, sis, for joining. Shout out to the mods in the building. Thank you, ladies, so much. And thank all of the members that are lit up in green. I appreciate all of your support. I hope everyone has a fantastic night. And until next time, bye. Be blessed. Bye-bye.
You just flip through truth with the open book. If you felt that heat, like, share and stay locked in. Another chapter done, but we far from finished. Truth on the mic, yeah, we handle business. Real talk, no fluff, just facts and fire. From the book to the block, we taking it higher. The open book, every voice matters, every lie shatters. Catch you next page.